Okay. Damn. I don't know what the hell's wrong with StreamYard. I'm just trying to unmute and everything. What's up, y'all? This is your guy, Ray Hanma, your host. One versus a million. This is the Hanma Force. And this is also welcome to another edition of Glorious Masculine Chop Up. And this situation here serves to be a good lesson for our glorious masculine chop up with this dude, this comedian, Akaash Singh. And this motherfucker here, man, boy, the buzz, man, has been going around about this dude here, right? My bad for the lateness or whatever. Grocery shopping as usual, but I was rushing, doing a bunch of things. But now, hey, we're here. And so, yeah, I'm in the midst of cooking right now. And I just may cook on this dude as well. All right. So I have some videos lined up that we're going to go through, which I'm probably sure you guys seen these videos already. Cool. But hey, but I'm checking them out in their entirety because some of the stuff I've seen was just too much for me. I was like, oh God, I just got so annoyed, which may be the case this round too. So at least I can say, hey, this will be the one and last time I'll check these videos out with you guys. So because everybody got the gist, they already got the picture of it. So that's like the final form, one of the final forms of the beta male scent mangina. I'll tell you that there. So without further ado, and I'll be checking this out while tending to my food. So yeah, also hit the like, share, subscribe, and the follow, and bless the Cash App, bless the Hama Force through the Cash App. All right, which should be in the description. Alrighty, and I will also be putting it into the chat too as well, and also too if anybody wants to come up and chop it up about this. So yeah. So hopefully my mic is good, coming clear, man. I don't know, Rumble's kind of acting a little funny, you know. So I do get my ratings after each time I stream. But yeah, so without further ado, we're gonna get into it. All right, into this first video, and shout out to these guys of whom I'll be sharing, their content.
Let's say your wife had a bunch of bucket friends. Do you want her fraternizing with those disgusting holes?
It's a good question.
Look at your dog.
He's a dog, yo. All the time. That's me. That's my son. That's my son.
So we're gonna.
Is kissing dogs PDA? I'm just asking. She kissed that dog with more enthusiasm. She kissed that dog. She kissed that dog with more enthusiasm than she ever has that soft male. I'm just saying. Her husband probably looks at that dog with envy.
Jeez, I wish I knew what your lips feel like.
I can't.
Oh,
Hey, that's crazy.
it's wild.
Nah, she didn't even.
No, she.
Welcome in. Come in. Take your shoes off at the front door. We're back for yet another episode of what I'm now referring to as the deep psychology of the Akaash Singh humiliation ritual. And let me also address the people that are just like, why is he always going back over this? All right. We need to study this, baby. We got it. First off, y'all keep on clicking on the video because it's like a car wreck. You got to look at it. Okay. But just like any car wreck, or better yet, a train wreck or a plane accident, right? What do they never do when those things happen? They never just say, yeah, that happened, and let's move on to the next one. That never happens. They say, let us study the wreck so we can learn from the mistakes that happen here to inform better decisions moving into the future, so we do not have something like this of this magnitude happen ever again. So based off of that logic, we must go back in and continue to peel back the nasty little ritualistic onion that made an Akaash Singh. Nevertheless, I found a bunch of new clips that allow us to dive down deeper than before, and as well as somebody who attended a comedy show from Akaash and had some things to report that I think you guys would find really interesting. So buckle up, relax, sit back, go get your libations of choice, and let's break this thing down properly without further ado. First things first, I wanted to address this photo right here, okay? Because people had gone down into Akaash's wife's past and unlocked this juicy gem. Now, this photo is in reference to that one video where she talked about popping her punani in white boy frat houses, and they found what looks like white boys that may be a part of a fraternity, and now they're linking, or at least attempting to link, that these are the boys that she was popping for. And I just want to just say, I think it's going a little bit too far now. You heard, like we all got group pictures of people back into our history, right? We can't just assume that these is those, but I will say that this is what can happen if you want to become a public figure and you're talking about popping your clam chowder to now a married man that just so happens to be a comedian, and not just any comedian, an outspoken comedian that speaks on relationship and hold you to a higher standard. And I also find it interesting that these look like the same type of guys that she holds her hall pass out for. And by the way, the majority of us have seen the edited clip of her talking about popping that monkey in college frat houses. And I think it's important to see the unedited clip just to ensure that we're not taking it out of context.
Sometimes I get so painfully nostalgic for college. So for context, I went to college from 2011 to 2016. The top 4 songs when I came back for my sophomore year: Click, Pop That, Bands Make Her Dance, Birthday Cake, the 2 Chainz, Birthday, It's Your Birthday. I was popping my pussy and living my best life in these white boy frat houses. I was shopping at Rainbow. I was eating buffalo chicken wraps every day. I was straightening my hair with my French tips. You could not tell me nothing. And I had a roster of guys that I would rotate through. So it's sometimes it literally hurts my heart. And when the nostalgia is that painful, guess what I have to watch? This. It's the only thing that'll give me a little quick.
Now, this clip comes from a TikTok of red pill haters. And I don't know if they thought that this was going to change anything in regards to the context of this. It definitely doesn't. I mean, they even say here rosters are normal. Why on God's green earth is she reminiscing about this when she's in a happy marriage? Hoes will continue to hate RP content creators because it holds them responsible for being hoes, for being 304s. And they'll try and stop at nothing to try to normalize that behavior. I enjoyed that behavior when I was up in college, but as a 40-year-old man that may have a daughter one day, I spit on that behavior. And then ending off with sullying her reminisce period with some show of made-up people and actors, again, idolizing some type of contrived lifestyle in order to drive happiness within her marriage forward. Quick emergency meeting. I was recently searching for my name online and found way too much personal information, which brought me down this weird rabbit hole of how that could have happened, and found out that there's companies out there called data brokers that will sell your data to marketers, scammers, and even stalkers. And it's a nasty, disgusting feeling knowing that there's bad actors out there selling my information, selling your information for profit. But that's why I'm recommending today's sponsor, Aura. Now, I use Aura to automatically remove my information from these sites and keep my information off. But they do
Go
other
ahead
things
and
as
get
well, such as
your
bank
ad off,
fraud
bro.
and identity theft
Go
alerts,
ahead.
VPN access. But
I ain't
guys,
tripping.
utilize my link down in the description box down below for a 14-day trial.
Hey,
At
it's good
least
info.
see if you've been compromised. Privacy is king in this day and age, and you should know if your information is out there. So again, utilize my link, aura.com/MTR, in the description box down below to try 2 weeks free. That's way more than enough time to see if your personal data has been exposed. Go now. Now, this comment was posted to the Flagrant subreddit, and we got to hurry up and go through it before it gets deleted, right? But actually, let me read it from the top. This is Akaash's response to the controversy. As predicted, he will defend his wife and stay with her. It clearly affected him a lot. Let's read through this post, all right? And it's from somebody who attended one of Akaash's shows. I believe he has a show called Gaslight. I don't know. I know it's on YouTube like that. I don't know if he tours underneath that show name as well. But this was somebody that went to his show between the time periods when he went overseas. Like, it was before that, but after myself and as well as Myron got a hold of the content and began to talk about it. So let's see what this person who attended the show has to say. I went to a 7 p.m. show last night, and it was extremely awkward. He was clearly not processing the situation well, and he ended the set 20 minutes early. I only found out about his wife the day of the show, and honestly, after seeing that set basically be his therapy moment about it, I am way more suspicious of controversy than before. This is clearly something he's insecure about. Even though he tried way too hard to make it seem like he wasn't. He spent the first 10 to 15 minutes of the set talking about the controversy, how his wife has been loyal to him, how everything she has been saying is just jokes and is fine with him. This is just so cringy to watch a man find every reason, try to cope within the situation, because all answers to this for him leaves him losing. Whether or not he chooses to leave his wife, that may go against his religion. That will disrupt the vows he originally set forward. Or if he chooses to stay, he'll forever be the butt of people's jokes. And being a comedian, that is not a position that you want to be in. But no one in the crowd knew how to take this information, and I truly believe that the majority of fans there had no idea any of this was going on. This only made him spending like a third of his set on it even more awkward. A third, he then proceeded to jokingly call his wife a haw every time he brought her up, which was not helping. I think it ruined his whole set, and the mood never recovered, which I think is why he ended early. I honestly don't give a F about he or his wife's life, but if the stuff is really just jokes, then clearly he's not cool with it and hides it, and or she's just not very funny and no one close to her has told her just yet. Curious to hear if anyone else went to the later sets and had a better performance. He's still in San Francisco till Monday. Now, this original post was deleted but reposted as a picture, so we'll go over a couple of those comments. I'm just saying, Akaash knew all of these things we're finding out now before we found them out. Why would he now divorce her on something that he already knew? It makes no sense for him to just up and divorce her because we all found out. He been knowing, and he's a weasel for standing for this BS, but he also has no spine if he decides to divorce her, because what merits is the divorce going to be based on? Because he was fine with things before everyone else found out. It's damned if I do, damned if I don't in this situation from him. It's a lose-lose outcome either way. Exactly what I was trying to say earlier. It's not easy to divorce someone you love, once loved, no matter the extent of the transgression. He should just make lemonade out of lemon. Use this as a moment to self-deprecate. Be vulnerable and honest, and people would understand. There was some humor in all of this, and he could anchor to that. Have conversations with wifey and establish strong boundaries. And if she is remorseful, she'll give Akaash anything he wants. S 7 times a day, breakfast, lunch, etc. Pretty much Akaash can use this and make her more submissive. I guess this person operates in cup half full, but that's not the way that human beings work ever. She's just going to utilize this as more leverage. Akaash, nothing was wrong with my behavior, and you trust the internet's opinion of me more than our relationship? Akaash, I'm with you every day. She does not have respect for him, will continue on shaming him, and also utilization of a therapist to diminish who he is and what he has done. She already has all the manipulation in the bag, and to think that this degree of public shaming is going to change this behavior, I mean, we could hope for the young brother, but I just don't see this happening. I mean, as of like 2 days ago, she's up on the internet still talking shit to everybody that has an opinion of the horrible, mean way that she treats Akaash. There's no way Jizleen, that is disrespectful, would accept this. She's been dominating him for 10 years. Yeah, this is my point. She is now so entitled, she thinks that she can do no wrong. Absolutely. Even if he would step up to her, she would try to crush his uprising. If she didn't win, she'd probably divorce him. Again, the brother is in a lose-lose situation, but because he has no prenup, hopefully he can figure it out before the 10-year mark, where many of the benefits of marrying a wealthy person are set in, such as alimony. Now, there's a music content creator by the name of Crack Amico that came out with a song on the entire situation. Now, I can't play the entirety of this song because like the first half of it, the lyrics are just insane, okay? It's insane. But I'm gonna play a little snippet for you guys as you can see where he's coming from.
Cash, please keep your cash free. On the other side, the grass green with no jazz lean. Need to wake up from this bad dream. She only love you for your name. Guess it must be all the bundles of cash to make her sing. You're a kid.
Double entendre. To make her sing what?
You just need a real queen for the throne. Independent brown baller and your money is your own. She ain't working, cooking, cleaning, don't contribute to your home. All she do is take away from what you grown. I say brown boy, sell it quick. Got bitches wanna check. Leash tight, no slack. Time to take that pussy back. Go with Z's on that bitch.
Go Aziz on that bitch is crazy. You guys remember the Aziz Ansari story back into the day. Now in this clip, and we've gone over previously of Andrew Schultz trying to speak some logic into this entire situation for Akaash to realize the potential error in his waves. Well, there's another clip where Andrew was conversing with what I believe to be a newly married Akaash in regards to the behavior becoming of a wife. Let's listen.
Anything. Son, he's mad she hanging out with her female friends. Please go hang out with your female friends.
No, man.
Leave me alone.
Not female friends, male friends.
No, he said female friends too.
Male surf dates. No, hanging out with your little slut She's hanging out. Listen, you don't want your girl hanging out with slut buckets?
Never.
You don't want that. Let's say your wife had a bunch of slut bucket friends. Do you want her fraternizing with those disgusting holes?
It's a good question.
Do you want such a thing?
I don't give a fuck.
Do you want such a thing?
Get out the house.
You crazy. That's why I know it's hot for y'all.
Now you bugging. Now you bugging.
Now I know it's hot.
This must have been Andrew's red pill era.
Bugging, bro.
You're bugging right now.
You bugging. To say that you don't care is absolutely insane. I tell you guys, you are the sum of the 5 closest people around you. For guys, if all of your friends is thugs and gangsters, then you probably the same, right? Like, there's no geeks that have their closest people around them that are street dudes or street-minded, and that doesn't reflect a component of your personality. That just doesn't happen. The same way that birds of a feather will flock together. If all of your girls' homegirls is fat pockets, chances are she's not the fallen angel of put there to save all of her whole ass friends. She's probably the same elk. That's all of the friends that you see around her. The logic still applies, baby, but poor Akaash just straight over his head. Andrew Schultz was trying. This man ignored symptom after symptom. I mean, and when you do, that's how you get the mindset of a young lady that can go up online talking about popping her clam for white boys and frat houses or what have you, or talking about banging her co-host's husband, right? And having orgies with your friends when you're clearly uncomfortable or even turning down your not public but private displays of affection, attempting to kiss her. Meanwhile, it's wild to me that apparently their dog gets more play than Akaash.
Exhibit A. Look at your dog.
He's a dog, yo. How many times have happy barking a big dog and kill him? All the time. That's me. That's my son. That's my son.
So we're gonna
Is kissing dogs PDA?
Tabarnak,
I'm
dude.
just asking. She kissed that dog with more enthusiasm. She kissed that dog. She kissed that dog with more enthusiasm than she ever has that soft male. I'm just saying. Her husband probably looks at that dog with envy. I wish I...
Jeez, I wish I knew what your lips feel like.
I can't.
Oh,
Hey, that's crazy.
it's wild.
Nah, she didn't even hesitate.
No, she grabbed.
There should be absolutely no excuse as to why the animal gets more PDA than the human being, baby. That is absolutely wild. So the problem is not kissing. The problem is kissing your husband. Is that right? To be embarrassed to show what apparently is a love language of your husband, right? To not compromise on that whatsoever when he is funding your lifestyle. And I said this before, this man needs to stand on business and remind her where she came from, which was more than likely a 4-bedroom apartment that she shared with multiple roommates as she commuted to work each and every day in her 20s. That's where she came from. And you were upgraded to a simple life that for some reason, through your boredom, you just want to destroy it all. It's just wild. And you know it's bad when you got the lady content creators out here in these streets talking bad about you.
You got a whole husband of your own. She's definitely comparing. He's not that guy, the guy she's describing, the guy she truly wants. This is a might as well, I need to get out the game before the game eats me live. She don't like that man. That's why she has no issue getting out here and talking about how another woman's man, oh, his face card, his body. She's like salivating at the mouth, thinking about another man and knowing that it's being filmed. You know other people are gonna see this. You are going on an entire humiliation ritual of your husband. This is something you do to an enemy. You embarrass the fuck out of an enemy. You don't do this to somebody that you love, that you care about.
This young lady goes by Sandra Faye, and she was absolutely popping off when I saw that clip. I said, yes, finally the women are coming out and they're talking about this BS. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you. And it is so dope to see that now there is combat being done from both men and women versus the continuation of this male bashing content, which has proliferated itself, whether it be on internet platforms before a man-centric space was big enough to combat them on these platforms, and all the way before in mainstream media. It's been happening for decades now, and because it's been so unchecked, this, Jasleen, is the end result. And it makes me also think, how often do things like this happen to men that are not in the public eye, that are not public figures? And I'll tell you guys what, like in my experience with, you know, even Abba from Abba in Preach called out on his live stream, his first live stream about this entire situation. He said, you would be surprised how often men in the West have women that are running their marriage or not viewed as the leader in it. And the thing is that my G's, hear me when I say this and hear me well. Love cannot buy your way out of disrespect. The way that Akaash accumulates love for his wife is through the things that he can buy for her. That will never, I don't care if it's your relationship, your wife, friends, family, buying things monetary does not gain respect. It never has, and it never will. And I wish that if I was Akaash's friend years before this, if he had a friend like me, I would talk him through this. We would have conversations about his therapist, and I'll be like, wait a minute, your therapist said what, baby? No, that's a requirement as a man. Keep that boundary up. Yes, you should feel awful that she's treating you awful. not figure out ways to cope in order to make the relationship work, that is nonsense. You cannot love your way out of dysfunction. If you lost respect from your lady, there is little to nothing you can do in order to garner it back. Relationship done, baby. Basura. Go throw it in the trash. It is over. And I see far too many of you guys trying to hold on to the last remnants of a relationship when you already lost respect from her. You cannot joke on a podcast or laugh your way up out of a bad mate choice in a cautious situation. The only thing that you can control is what you tolerate in the moment that you tolerate disrespect and continue to tolerate disrespect. You teach her exactly how to treat you. And because he did, he's now having to deal with his career, which is going to be interesting going into the future. And as well as he still has a loud and destructive wife that he has to wake up to each and every day. He's dealing with the consequences after ignoring the years of the signs, after ignoring all of the red flags, all of the warnings, and shit, even ignoring the content within this space. And I bet you behind scenes, she was going up to him like, yeah, these red pill incel never got women losers. Again, manipulating him, controlling his access to information so she can roam free, which is manipulation at its highest damn form. Because she knows that the more that he would absorb that information or knowledge, the more standards that he would have, thus leading to less control, less leverage that she would have. But here's the thing. A man that has no standards, although in the short term the woman feels good because she can roam free, the less respect that she will have for you in the long run. So my G's, hold the line, stand on business, and never be like Akaash. Be better. All right, guys, I appreciate you for joining me. That was a long diatribe at the end right there. Sometimes I pop off. All right, so if you guys are clicking off of the video in the middle of it, but you're not going to the end for the life lessons, because I try to drop as much information as I can to you guys, as much as I can, because again, you know, I don't want this to happen to y'all. All right. All right, guys. Again, questions, comments, concern, as per usual, drop them down for me in the comment box down below. I appreciate you guys for continuously rocking with me. Shout out to Aura for sponsoring this video. Take your private information off of these public websites. Link down below. Utilize my link for 14-day free. At least
how to say, get back in the kitchen, bitch, in Chinese. 滚去厨房，滚去厨房，滚去厨房，滚去厨房，滚去厨房。How to say, get back in the kitchen, bitch, in Chinese. 滚去厨房，滚去厨房，滚去厨房，滚去厨房。滚去厨房。
I don't think date nights could ever get old, but I think so many years down the road, to keep things exciting, I think kids help that in a relationship. I see the point of kids after you've been with someone for so long.
So basically what you just said across the table is, you will get bored of me.
I gotcha.
I'm not going to get bored of you.
Oh, it is.
Protect your money. Protect your future. Protect yourself. Modern marriage is almost guaranteed to end in divorce. Don't be a fool.
Well. The video today will serve as yet another perfect opportunity to talk about the importance of prenuptial agreements, because in our current modern zeitgeist, the word prenup is negative. And it's not just women who complain about men who ask for prenups, but it is men as well. Within modern times today, The current idea that getting a prenup is planning for the downfall of the marriage is absolutely ludicrous. And in fact, I think the biggest issue with prenups is the branding around it. Because that word has been demonized for so long, people don't even consider it to be a thing before signing their name down on that governmental line. Formulating a prenup is simply taking back the government handling your divorce, and you write the terms prior. Now, this can be done in a way to both protect the man and the woman. But again, it's been demonized, so no one does their research anymore. But I know for damn sure I don't get in no one's car, including the one that I'm driving, without a seatbelt on. Do I want that car to crash? Absolutely not. But if it does, I'm going to be prepared for it. There was not a contract on this planet that you should ever sign without thinking of the potential exit strategy. But for some reason, men today who are at a disadvantage in the family court system will sign these marriage contracts without giving a second thought. But the case that we're going to break down here today is none other than John Cena's. And let this serve as a case study as we break this down, as we get active on it, what could have been prevented, and why a prenuptial agreement is a basic protection. So let's get after it. Without further ado, shout out to Manosphere Highlights Daily for this content. I'll leave a link to the channel in the description box down below. Lego.
How did you navigate breaking up in front of the world, Nikki?
Well, having two public breakups is what everyone saw. Yes, I had to give him $200,000.
Welcome to Manosphere Highlights Daily, where we call out effeminist foolishness, expose women's hypocrisy, dismantle double standards, and stand up for men. Almost 4 years ago, we made a video about John Cena insisting that Nikki Bella sign an airtight relationship contract. They weren't even married. Nikki was just moving into his house, and John already knew what time it was. 75 pages. We still don't know everything that was inside it, because remember, you can't see John Cena.
Where's he at? Who? John Cena. John Cena, where's he at?
I have no idea. I haven't seen him.
Bro, what is he?
But trust me, you could see the point he was making.
You're right. I should have told you before you packed the first box. I guess the reason I didn't ask you when I asked is because I didn't want to take something so wonderful and immediately get up with something so business. This is what my life is. This is what it's become. You met my family. You think my mom paid for that house herself?
Yeah.
She didn't. My brother lives in that house.
Come on.
They're expecting a child. My younger brother who's got medical problems, I make sure he's okay. I always tell them I'm a whore brother, but I try the best to be the best provider that I can. I just don't want to ever be in a position where that's in jeopardy.
John Cena then...
that brother good. Hold on. You want to talk about breaking down by the molecules of how a masculine man communicates with a woman to establish order? That is a shining example. When I talk about men standing on business or men holding the line, I'm not talking about men communicating in like this arrogant, braggadocious type of way. Have self-respect for yourself, but also deliver information in a respectful yet truthful way. And you got to respect the way John is communicating here. He is a man that has real active responsibilities that he has to ensure, right? That his family is still protected and loved over, and they have everything in place to ensure the legacy that he has built. And he can't risk everything that he has built out of love of a new introduction or a new woman into his life, because he has so much he's accountable for. By the way, he's already been through a divorce. So when he draws the line and is protecting himself and what he has built, that's experience talking, not selfishness. But let's continue.
I just don't want to ever be in a position where that's in jeopardy.
John Cena then hit Nikki and men in general with a full red pill sledgehammer.
I don't think date nights could ever get old, but I think so many years down the road to keep things exciting, I think kids help that in a relationship. I see the point of kids after you've been with someone for so long.
So basically what you just said across the table is, you will get bored of me.
Gotcha.
I'm not going to get
What you
bored of
said.
you.
He, unlike, let's say, an Akaash, is looking beyond the lovey-dovey things that she might be saying that might feel good initially, but if you peel back that little onion, the truth is she's trying to squeeze a baby up out of you. There's so many men out there, especially now, that is taking a look at the content within the space and they're beginning to rationalize whether or not marriage is for them and articulate different points. However, marriage with a prenup is nowhere near as risky as having kids within a marriage or without a marriage. There's so much weight put on the marriage, but really you can't be out here with all of these talking points that are semi-anti-marriage and at the same time you are actively going raw daddy in a girl that you met 3 months ago, right? Some of y'all are going raw daddy in the chicks that you don't even like. That's why I always tell my young G's to wrap it up. Let's go.
Pure gold. Nikki had nothing to say after that. And surprise, surprise, the relationship ended soon after. Fast forward, Nikki marries Artem in 2022 without a prenup. Gets divorced in 2024 and she had to pay. And now she's finally talking about it publicly on her podcast. Let's go. Let's jump in.
It got everyone's attention to hear.
That's right. So there's a major headline going on. Or going around about me that I just really want to kill. I don't want to get super deep into it. And you know that could be a part of the issue during my entire divorce, the incident that happened, because I haven't gotten really into it. It's given people opportunity to
make up lies,
have their own perception on what's happened. And you know what? I'm okay with that because I know the truth, lived it. I'm here and I'm happy. So that's what has kept me strong. But I need to educate the ones that aren't educated on a certain topic.
Which is a lot.
And by the way, I don't blame people because one thing I've realized, there's a lot of topics in life that I'm not educated on because I haven't been through it. And we have to remember that the internet, there's a lot of people that have never been in love, have never been married, have never been divorced, have never had kids, have never been through stuff you have. And so we will all have opinions, but we don't know it till we've gone through it, right?
Exactly, Nikki. John Cena had already gone through it. He had a 3-year marriage to his high school sweetheart, went through divorce court, got burned, and said, never again. Nikki didn't understand that lesson. She didn't learn from someone else's experience. But remember the old saying, while it is wise to learn from experience, it is wiser to learn from the experiences of others.
This quote right here is so pivotal, and it underpins the foundation of why my channel exists. I have the unique opportunity to take the examples of relationships that are out here, bring it up on here for y'all to learn from, to broaden your mind on these very important topics are critical to your success, especially as a man, where you're given less opportunities of support from others around you. You're dealing with life-changing decisions, and before content in this space became popularized, so much was strategically hidden from your eyes. Making your own mistakes within life, like those are, life lessons at the end of the day, but inevitably you can burn so much time, energy, and mental well-being going through these. But the smarter way is to learn from others so you can have the choice not to repeat it. And that's why I created the Modern Man's Playbook. Quick emergency meeting, let's talk. Have you ever realized that life is a game that you can win, but felt like nobody ever gave you the rule book to it? Now, this is a problem for most men today. They're out here just reacting to the chaos around us instead of winning within it. They don't know the rules, so they operate confused. But the truth is that it's impossible to win at a game that you do not understand, which is why I created Transcending the Red Pill and the Modern Man's Playbook. One is going to give you the education, the history, psychology, and the cultural shifts that created today's dating market. The other, the execution, the step-by-step playbook to thrive with clarity and to win. Now together, it's going to form the ultimate knowledge pack designed to transform your mindset and life in under 30 days. Now, you could grab each separately, but for a limited time, you can get both bundled together and save 20%. Now, that's lifetime access for less than the cost of a date that'll go nowhere. So if you're ready to stop guessing and to start mastering the new rules of life, click the link in the description below and start your 30-day transformation, because you don't want to wait for clarity. You want to learn the system to master the game and to win it. Go now.
Nikki didn't. and she paid.
So let me tell you about divorce. So obviously TMZ put out, and then everyone else has picked it up, and everyone's had opinions about Artem and I's divorce settlement. It's everywhere. It is mind-blowing to me that our government allows all this stuff to be public, but that's, the way the world is, and it's okay, and we're here. The divorce has nothing to do with what happened, the incident, any of that.
Nothing.
Divorce is divorce. Divorce has to deal with
Math.
the paper, the contract you signed during marriage,
Bingo.
the day of marriage, at the
Exactly.
court before marriage, whatever. So our settlement is what everyone saw. Yes, I had to give him $200,000.
That's what happens when you're
Spousal
the
support,
the
alimony,
breadwinner.
The breadwinner.
Beautiful summary, Nikki. Divorce is divorce. The court system doesn't care about romantic speeches.
Yeah.
It doesn't care who fell out of love first.
Yeah.
It doesn't care who cheated. It cares about the contract. Marriage is a contract. Nikki was the breadwinner, so she had to pay. Not $200, not $2,000, $200,000.
It's actually wild to me to watch how many men go into these contracts with horse blinders on without understanding that, number one, it's a 50% divorce rate, but who you marry is not who you divorce. And the government doesn't care about the sleepless nights. It doesn't care about the long walks in the park. It doesn't care about your contributions and your love. No. None of that matters. You become a subtraction equation. Or division rather. You become a simple formula. But what's interesting is that generally men are the breadwinners, right? Women generally date up, marry up. So if you're the breadwinner, your contributions are more quantifiable, whereas traditionally her contributions are less quantifiable because it's more intangible benefits that she provides within the marriage or the relationship. Well, again, none of that goes into the government's calculation. No, it's what can we divide? What can we quantify? What was the worth of this? And nobody bats an eye until it is a woman that is going through it. Let's proceed.
Why? Because that's what the contract demanded. Now listen to the explanation.
Okay.
And also, there's a lot of different things that happen to make that number. I got a steal. I'm not gonna lie,
Pay attention.
which is crazy to say. And the one thing is our judge. We did private mediation. Said at the end of it, this is the first time in all the years I've done this where a woman had to pay a man.
Right. As a woman, she got off easy because her net worth is so damn high. And this is after a 2-year marriage. But pay attention, because let me ask you, do you think men are getting the same get off easy card as what she has?
This is the first time in all the years I've done this where a woman had to pay a man. And the judge said, you should be so damn proud that you built such an empire that someone wants a piece of it. Now, let me tell you the learning lesson. If you ever get married again, promise me you will make them sign a prenup. And I was like, I promise. They go, hard lesson to learn today. Because of the money you're going to have to pay out, but be damn proud of yourself. Yeah. And it was nice to hear that. And I was, even though it hurts, because I broke my neck for that money. That money, all that is my hard-earned money.
The judge bailed her out.
Yeah.
Why? Because she's a woman.
Yeah.
The judge told her she should be proud that she built an empire someone wants a piece of. That's not justice. That's affirmation. For a man, that's standard protocol.
Right.
For a woman, it's a wake-up call. And let's be clear, this was a steal. With a net worth of $10 million, a $200,000 payout is getting off easy. Women only understand the value of a prenup when their money is on the line.
Facts.
Right. And can I just say a side note, just on the prenup thing? I told Nicole many times, he needs to sign it. He needs to sign it. Please annul. Please annul. Everyone, I don't care. Everyone knows I'm the bad guy. And you believed in such a fairy tale, and you're like, you let it go because you loved him. So I will say that, like, because people always try to make the worst of evils and the villains, and it's just so crazy. When, just coming from a sister point, a lot of you who listen, you guys have best friends, sisters, family members, and, there's us who, like, are the audience watching and being like, do this, come on, please. And the other one, people easily get lost in love. So it's kind of how, like, when I see all the comments and all that, I'm like, you don't even know where this all actually stemmed from when you're looking at the settlement.
This part is important.
Wait, hold up. Before we go on to the next part, it's just so funny is that when women talk about this on their platforms, often they are exalted for the information, right? Like, meanwhile, on this side of the internet, men saying the exact same thing to men, when it impacts men way more often. I looked out at my comment section and I'm a red pill incel little dick bitch. Why y'all do me like that? It's funny how when it's about education into the correct decisions, that you may lose power as a result of that man learning through that decision. All of a sudden you want to sign language, shame, insult, and guilt that men should not be talking about this. It's absolutely absurd. The double standards are at an all-time high. And, if she got out lucky in the situation, then, she got out lucky. But this, more often than not, is not happening to men because it's normalized. But what would prevent her situation, and as well as many men's situations? A damn prenup. Let's go.
Actually stemmed from when you're looking at the settlement.
This part is important. Nikki and Bree had a reality show. Artem proposed on that show.
Will we marry?
Artem.
Prenups are not romantic. They're seen as distrust and not loving me 100%. And Nikki couldn't do it because then she'd look like a hypocrite. Why? Because she broke up with John Cena for setting boundaries and creating a legal agreement. She couldn't turn around and demand a prenup from Artem. The sisterhood would have destroyed her. So she chose love and paid for it.
I know. Well,
And it kills me.
Well, here's another kill rumor. They're all like, oh, so he got the money because she lost. Like, no. Child support. If you are the breadwinner, if you make more money, it is literally a state calculator. They put in the incomes and they go, boom, this one makes more money. This is what you owe per month. At any point, by the way, till Mateo's 18, we'll always have to go. We can always go back to court or not. And this is anyone relationship, and you'll have to do the calculators again. And child support changes. And so, because sometimes people start to do better, they do worse, and blah, blah, blah. It's strictly having a kid in a marriage. That's all it is. So everyone with all these stories, winners, losers, this and that, like, you just have to educate yourself on things. And that's what I've realized about the internet. And I try to give so much grace because I'm like, they haven't been divorced, or they haven't been married, or they don't have a friend who's been through a divorce. All of it's strictly divorce. And believe me, I did great in it because they wanted to settle. I was going to trial.
They wanted to settle really bad.
Well, okay, Bree, remember when I said, can you keep this light?
And I understand at a surface level her concerns in regards to the idea of child support. The issue that many men have is that components of child support is being utilized for lifestyle support. I think child support should be loaded onto a specific card, one of which is transparent or visible to the person that is paying the child support. Your body, your choice. Well, my wallet, my choice. And it also seems like the amount that she's paying is far more fair to a person in her financial situation. Whereas, man, many of these verdicts that are handed down to these men from a child support perspective disables components of their life, while the recipient is receiving monies that may de-incentivize progress within their life, growth within their life, working harder within their life in order to attain more money to substantiate for the mouth that they are feeding.
This is why she's so calm. She knows this was a steal. She could have lost half of everything. Instead, she pays $3,500 a month in child support with shared custody. For her, that's a win. But remember the numbers we usually hear. 50K, 100K, 200 freaking K a month. When you hear numbers like that, you better protect yourself because no child needs that much money to eat.
I work really hard, and the child support doesn't bother me because I want Mateo to make sure his life in the other house is equal. And that is the one thing too. Everyone will bitch and complain. Oh my gosh, this is about child support. When you're in the courtroom, child support is so the child could have an equal life in both homes. That's where it comes from. And so it is hard, and you're like, oh, it hurts, but it's so maybe the other parent can get a better place for rent. So then your child support goes to that, right? Or they can eat the same organic food. Or so for me, it doesn't, I don't even think twice about it. because I'm like, that is making sure Mateo's also 50-50. Half of his other time is a good life.
Right.
You know, but
She's being politically correct. We all know it's women who receive the brunt of these massive payouts. Dunking on child support would mean dunking on the very system that benefits her gender. But notice what she said. They can go back to court for 18 years as life and income change. I want you to keep that same energy when your ex-husband demands more money because he can't keep up the lifestyle. When he expects you to pay for it because it's 50-50, right?
Where's my violin?
John Cena was right from the beginning. Prevention is cure. Stay out of the courtroom. Stay out of the system. Protect your money. Protect your future. Protect yourself. Modern marriage is almost guaranteed to end in divorce. Don't be a fool.
All right. Looks like we're done here. All right. To give y'all a little accountability concierto number 8, baby. But shout out again to Manosphere Highlights Daily. What an incredible piece of content. What an incredible example that we can all leverage here, right? Because I think that just as I talked about in the introduction, there's so much information that makes both men and women run away from this terminology of prenup. And in fact, I would say it would shame the majority of men to not even considering it or protecting what they have earned, right? And then you get the Akaashas of the world that are just locked in with a demon witch serpent woman, and there's literally no way out. Just remember again, the person that you decide to marry will not be the person that wants to divorce you, all right? Stop thinking you're the exception to the damn rule. There's example after example after example. All right. And if you are a rational man and you don't believe all of this airy fairy, just do everything, love will conquer all bullshit, which is it's just women's media propagating itself onto your life, and you've latched onto it like a baby latches onto a nipple, and you just haven't let go because that's all that you've been hearing. All right. Men think rationally. Men think logically. Men study patterns. They are analytical. And within all of that, you anticipate the risk to prepare for the future intelligently. And that is the marquee of manhood today, of being a modern man today, is being able to calculate what decisions that you're going to make is going to offer a risk to yourself or those that you're protecting around you, your friends, your family, that's going to put you into a bad situation. I get so many stories from men, whether it be in my email inbox, my DMs, or in my comment sections, of men at 50 years old who thank me for this type of content, and they wish that they could have heard it earlier off in life, because now when they're supposed to have been in the prime years of their life, starting at 40 and beyond, they're having to play catch up. And that's because they fed in to the overarching ideas that put them in an uncomfortable and an unsavory position within life. Do not build a life just to hand it over to someone else because you are too afraid or uncomfortable to have a conversation before signing your name over to the government in the form of a marriage license. All right. Also within this, typically at this point in the conversation, I start to hear people talk about, the negative impacts of prenuptial agreements, or not even like negative impacts, but like how they don't work. What they don't tell you is why. I think the why is very important for you to be able to consider. Like, for example, former NBA player Steven Jackson talked about that he gave his wife a prenuptial agreement like at the altar. He had been trying like weeks to months beforehand, but she'd been kicking that can, right? Because she didn't want to sign it. But at the altar, she was about to sign it. She didn't sign it. He didn't get married. Very intelligent. But let's say that she signed it. She can go back years later and be like, well, I was under distress. It was my wedding day. I had tears running down my eyes, and he came into the room and he pressured me. All right. So a judge can be able to look at that and be like, well, she was under duress. She was stressed the hell out. And then takes his damn red stamp that says null and void. And you up Shit's Creek without a damn paddle, baby. All right. Or another big thing that can be done strategically is they can go back later and say, I was on medication. I was on antidepressant, right? I was on antipsychotic medication. Therefore, I was not in my right mind when I signed this agreement. All right. And for that, I say, don't only go get an attorney for yourself for the prenuptial agreement, but also hire an attorney for your soon to be wife. Okay. Because then there is way less argument that she can do later on because, hey, listen, you had a conversation with this attorney. Right? You set up a consultation with this attorney. You might, as the man, be paying for it, but if you're the majority breadwinner, that is an investment you should absolutely make. Like I said before, investing wisely to anticipate risk into the future. It's one of your number one rules as a man, right? And you can deploy some of these tactics to continue to protect yourself because a man that is intelligent about protecting oneself will be able to protect one of your most valuable assets as a man, which is peace. And peace is your greatest profit. All right, guys, I appreciate you guys for continuing to rock with me. I appreciate you guys for continuing to consume the content. I love all of the messages that you guys send to me, all the comments that you leave down up in there. I'm here to ride for you guys. All right. I picked up some gems over the past
God bless you, brother.
40 or so years that I've been up on this
man.
planet. And I'm continuing to try to educate you guys, provide as many solutions and as much value as what I possibly can. Because if you don't learn it, you will be at the whims of the society around you. And this is far beyond just relationships. This is anything in life. Education is key. So I appreciate you guys stepping back into my office each and every day for that education. All right, guys, let me get up out of here. As per usual, I appreciate you. I love you. And shout out to...
All right. Yeah. Peace, bro. Peace. But yeah, Hanma tape. Let me give this real quick. Okay. Let me... yeah, because after this, I get this quick take because, okay. But before I do, let me explain. The reason why I show two videos consecutively like that without giving my commentary, two reasons. One, it basically interconnected it and he just did, you know what I mean, last quarter of the damn stream, I mean, of his video. When he brought up Akaash, Singh, even though it was about John Cena. But hey, I had to throw that in there on y'all, man, because I was like, my boy he got another bag on the ass. Yeah, he got a bag up on top of bags. And one of those bags is that bitch's bag. Ah, get it, boy. Get it, I said. You damn right. And you know, yeah, motherfucker played the violin. I was waiting for the damn violin. Actually, I didn't see this video in its entirety. I just seen that part, and I was like, "Ooh, I really ain't pay it because I don't pay attention to like a lot of celebrities shit like that. You know what I mean? Like their lives and shit. Because this is my first time hearing about this of John Cena. You know, and that he's taking care of family and shit. You know what I mean? Hey. This is true fucking nobleman right there. A noble fucking family man right there. You know what I mean? That's real talk. But, you know, hey, you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. You know, that's real shit. That's some nation building type of shit. And what he did on this slick boy, ha ha. Oh shit. Had her ass not get a damn prenup and shit, boy. She was in love, boy. Yeah, ha ha. She was in love, right? John Cena put it on her ass. Made her ass not even think of a damn prenup. Didn't realize because her net worth was higher than John Cena's, way higher. She had to pay out that $200,000. Shit, me. Yeah, fuck what you say. This kind of life changing money for me right now. You hear me? No bullshit. But dig it. I loved it when I first heard it. I was like, yes, yes. But thing is, though, he's on some red pill level shit. You know what I mean? In a way, yeah. Because this is basically what his second marriage that he had. Yeah, yeah. I don't know what's up though with you stars though. Yeah, I mean he's smart, but then again he's not smart because you're even though he's a white man, you know what I mean, hating fucking John Cena and shit. You know, I can imagine. Okay, of course, maybe going his favor to some damn degree, but still, his country still is against his man. So it would be shit, you know what I mean, for a motherfucking bitch to pop up out of nowhere. John Cena did this, motherfucker. Psh, you better quit playing and get on the main guy here. In which case, damn it, hell, Akaash Singh should have took a little note and lessons from John Cena and other situations. Motherfucker, did we not just? I mean, when was Johnny Depp's trial, motherfuckers? Can somebody remind me? What, like, damn, like 2 years ago? Come on, man. You a dumbass. And I'm gonna say it like that because I got two more videos for y'all asses. Straight up, Hanma, Hanma. Yeah, I have to play some shit too, boy, to arouse my masculine warrior animalistic spirit, damn it. You hear me? I have to, boy, because man, hearing and seeing that shit, this bitch nigga was more excited about kissing the fucking dog. Bestiality. Bestiality. Damn it, charge that bitch with bestiality. She's one of those bras, damn it, that probably damn it screw their damn dogs and shit. Nigga, ain't that a bitch? Nigga, hey, if she did, nigga, oh boy. Yeah, I don't, man. Should the simp crown go to him? Should the fucking simp crown go to him? Somebody tell me. Should it? Dude, like that's total bitch made. And I've seen some videos too, especially like, you know, when he be doing his little comedy shit, you know what I mean? You know, and he uh he reacting all smart mouth frat boy kind of type, you know what I mean, type of mentality, you know, talking shit. Shit, you know what I mean, like real pissed and shit. And it's still like, hey, he can get out. Like, what? Be funnier, motherfucker. And now, I mean, you're definitely not funny, but at the same damn time, you're funny as fuck. And the whole world is laughing at your dumb ass. For getting a damn, oh man. The Chaos Goblin, oh shit. Power scale, this bitch is a whole hobgoblin. She's a whole damn hobgoblin. You understand me? And plus, shout out to MTR, you know, fair use, but shout out to MTR for some of the wisdom and shit he's dropping. But the thing is, though, these are talking points, you know what I mean, that came from brothers who I listened to before him. So really shout out to and salute to my big bros. Big bro Black Round 313, Dr. BOA, Edward Anderson, Hell Mr. Fantastic, BGS, Dr. T.S.I. Johnson, Dr. Shorts, Tommy Soto, hell, even Angry Man's ass. Even though, damn it, he made me angry with his little bullshit. But it's cool. I ain't no sourpuss about that shit like that, nigga. Hey, keep on going, nigga. Shit. Keep on going. I'll be over here, my nigga. Hey, shit. Keep on going, Beano Nation. I ain't tripping, my nigga. Shit. My nigga Roshi, go ahead. Shit. I'll take some of the lessons you gave. But at the same damn time, like some of y'all may have seen in a video I've showed, that yeah, it wasn't looking good for Angry Man when it comes between him and O'Shea. I'll tell you that. But back to Akaash. These talking points that he gave MTR about this in this situation. And Big Bro can tell you himself, yeah, a lot of shit he got it from him. And Uncle Kevin Samuels. May he rest in peace. In God's greatness, amen. Oh, you with Kevin Samuels? You salute Kevin Samuels? Yes, motherfucker. And what you gonna do? Fight me about it? Bring it. I'm at the ready. Because boy, these motherfuckers can get so damn wicked, I tell you. But dig it. Because all these men, these awesome men, not saying like treat these motherfuckers as some deity and shit. You know what I mean? None of them. None of them. Like I said, nigga, as my shit has multi meanings. Multi meanings. One versus a million. I'm not your friend. I'm not your fan. I'm not your stan. For I am brother. And I mean that shit to the fucking core. And what does that mean, people? That a brother is not going to kiss your motherfucking ass and tell you what the fuck you want to hear. He's going to give you the sword of truth as is permitted by the Most High God. In order for you to ascend, to awaken to your full masculine animalistic frame, damn it, and getting shit done. Fearless at the same damn time. Shit. Nigga. Boy. Akaash Singh. My dude. You definitely need to listen to Big Bro Black Round 313 and Dr. BOA and Edward Anderson. But see, the thing is, though, this shit hits on some layers. Let me hit this, but man, before I play these last two videos, man, I ain't gonna keep y'all nigga roaches for that long. Shout out to the brothers and sisters in the Hanma Force. Amen. Dig it. I mean, just wow. Like, I'm just sitting there just going through this shit in my mind. I mean, we know of simps and shit, but dude, like, motherfuckers have done some simping shit. We got Cucks, and like Lucario and them and all them motherfuckers. I don't know who the cut crown should go to. But quite frankly, I'm tired of these motherfuckers. They ain't gonna want to listen. They ain't gonna want to take heed. So that means, damn it, hell, they ain't gonna. Hey, they're not willing to take the lessons of God's word, which God's word is against you doing all that simplest ass shit. Bringing your shit to the fucking internet. Who, motherfucker, first of all, damn it, hell, motherfuckers give a fuck to some degree because shit. Because that's teaching man to think that it's okay to do. This is what y'all fucking want. Y'all want simps. But then again, y'all don't want simps at the same damn time. And nor should you want fucking simps. Because simps, damn it, the passive simps lead to, damn it, the obsessive motherfuckers. Where you see their shadowy silhouette through a fucking window, damn it, through a stormy night and shit. Yeah, because this motherfucker, he wants you that badly. You motherfucking hippos, you don't want no simps. You don't want no simps. You say you want simps, but motherfuckers, you don't want no damn simps. And now all this simpy shit, damn it, is coming out, motherfucker, as our talking points have been spearheaded by those who's been blessed, amen. And rest in peace, Uncle Kevin, who was put on through brothers on BGS and O'Shea. Yeah, man. And you just can't do on another layer. He is too fucking dangerous. Dudes like him are simps like that. He's fucking dangerous. No, stay the fuck away from him. Stay the hell away from guys like that. And that's one verse a million. As I tag it, I'm not fucking around with cats like that. You know, Andrew Schultz, them are giving, hey, kind of like roasted them and shit too. And hey, you deserve to get roasted by your friends, motherfuckers. Hell, I say, nigga, hey, that's sign of a true friend right there. Yeah, you deserve to get your ass roasted. Ain't no tears gonna be shed for your dumb ass. I'm damn sure ain't expecting no fucking tears. Or gonna come on no damn internet and cry, that bullshit, whine the motherfuckers, complain to motherfuckers about my own damn wife. The hell wrong with y'all? He deserves a boot up the ass to send him past Mars. These motherfuckers are the scourge, man, of the fucking damn society. They are the scourge of the fucking society. Less than scum. Same motherfuckers that'll betray you real quick for a piece of ass. Be distracted when it comes to work over a piece of ass. So yeah, it's nerve wracking to deal with such dudes. And they're double minded as hell. So yeah, no good. I don't give a damn who it is. If you're like an Akaash Singh, it's gonna come out. Hence like his shit did. And if you're a celebrity, oh yeah, you're gonna get put on blast on the spotlight. Like a lot of other cats. Especially dumb, crazy asses, sell out motherfuckers like Busta Rhymes. Wearing a fucking dress. That shit pissed me the fuck off, I said. I was like, hell no. Well, he busting it for him, I guess. Anyway, back to this bitch made motherfucker. I mean, there's plenty of examples, dude. It's 2026. Some bitches. It's 2026. I ain't trying to hear these damn whining and all that bullshit from you men. Hell, real pill shit. It's crazy to see you motherfuckers ride hard against red pill and black pill principles. Yet alone real pill. That shit, that ain't a light blue pill. Fuck a blue pill. This motherfucker's, I don't, I don't know what kind of pill this motherfucker is, man. This, like, just dudes like that, I just want to just snatch his ass up, I said. I can't stand it. Let me get motherfuckers. I gotta. I just gotta. Where is it at?
How to say, get back in the kitchen, bitch. In Chinese, 滚去厨房，滚去厨房，滚去厨房，滚去厨房，滚去厨房。
All the amens say, in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Amen. Nothing's difficult. Everything's a challenge. Through adversity to the stars. From the last plane to the last bullet to the last minute to the last man, we fight. We fight. We fight. We fight. We fight. We fight.
Y'all got me fucked up. No, this dude is silly as hell, I said. Like, it's just, big, small, pause. Like, I don't give a damn if he's a big, jacked up looking dude or even Akaash Singh size. I can't stand you motherfuckers. Y'all are in the way. You see, there's plenty of examples, and he's a big, big example, damn it. Prime example. One of the big prime examples of the motherfucking Spellbound League. He's in the higher rank. And those bastards are dangerous because these cats will also be ready to fight you, as MTR failed to add in there as well, of what these people will be willing to do. Like ruin your career and everything else, fight you and everything. Sick their sip hounds on you if you don't follow suit with this fucked up matriarchal system that needs to perish. You matriarchal motherfuckers need to go. I mean, go. Shang Tsung go. So let me get into these other videos real quick. So yeah, like I said, I won't be here too long. Keep out for too long. So yeah, here we go.
Ray J has a new career as a streamer. And of course, he's on there with his current love interest, Sheila. She was the ex-girlfriend of Kevin Gates. And the problem in their current relationship is that Ray J is somehow still in love with his ex-wife, Princess Love.
Your baby mama.
All right, fine, I will.
You just had a conversation with her.
Because that's my baby mama.
She's uncomfortable, right?
No, I never said she was. I said she's trying to understand how close we are so she'll know how I'm going to approach us with the kids.
Oh, okay.
And of course, this makes this young lady cry, and I believe right now they're no longer dating for the time being. But this hasn't stopped Ray J and Princess Love from flirting with each other, or sometimes seeing each other, or even showing affection like kissing each other on camera. And they were supposed to be this happy family on November 27th, which was Thanksgiving morning. But then all of a sudden, this happened.
Pointed a gun at us.
I didn't point nothing at y'all.
You pointed a gun at us.
Yeah, whatever. You take my kids because y'all drunk. Y'all want to drive drunk? Y'all want to drive drunk? Drive drunk. Drive drunk, princess.
Right, you just
drive drunk.
You just pointed a gun.
Drive drunk.
You just pointed a gun.
Drive drunk, princess. Go ahead. You want to take my kids? You and your drunk cousin? Cause y'all drunk as y'all alcoholics. Take my kids then. Go ahead. Who's gonna drive? Tony. He's been drinking too.
I'm not driving.
Who's been driving? Everybody. I didn't point nothing at y'all.
You pointed a gun at us.
I didn't point nothing at y'all.
You pointed a gun at us.
Yeah, whatever.
You pointed a gun at us.
Why you waking my daughter up?
You pointed a gun at us.
Why did you just wake my daughter up? Why did you just wake my daughter up?
All I wanted to do was have a good Thanksgiving.
Why did you wake my daughter up?
Ray.
Because you selfish.
Delusional.
You're drunk.
You're a woman abuser.
You're
and
drunk.
You're delusional.
I'm a woman. That's
yes,
what drunk
you
people
are.
say. Like you're taking my daughter?
Grow the up.
All right,
Seriously.
cool.
You need
All
to
right. You're not taking my son.
Ray.
Like I'm not trying to take my son. Hey,
don't. So something's going on. You know, there's a man that comes into the room, which is identified as Princess Love's male cousin. She's saying that he pulled the gun on her, but obviously everybody is drunk. Now, it seems like Ray J is accusing her of being drunk and trying to wake up the kids so they can leave. And then there's this cousin of hers that's entered into the bedroom that's trying to take his children away from the residence when it's Thanksgiving and they're supposed to be getting ready for the dinner, and all is bad, all right? And then after a while, it gets worse.
I'll shoot the
Shoot
y'all
me
get
right
out
now.
my house.
Shoot
Y'all
me
get
right
out of my
now.
house.
Shoot me right now.
Oh, I swear.
Shoot me right now.
Take my son.
No.
I hit you over the fucking head, bro.
Hey, you supposed to be family.
Nah, get the fuck out of here. You're doing my house.
Hey.
Bro, stop. I killed you, bro. Stop. Stop. You, bro. Stop. Okay. I know you will. But stop. I'm trying to help you out. All right, cool. Good? Yep. Literally, they're about to pull up right now. Let's chill. Cool. All right, cool. Literally. Yep, we cool.
Ray J is threatening to shoot the guy, and I don't know how far that is, but she said that, hey, listen, you pulled a gun on me, whatever. And then the guy is coming in, and then we hear Ray J saying that he's going to shoot the person if something doesn't stop. Now, mind you, all of this is happening on live stream. Now, number one, this is simply so that Ray J can get more clicks and views, or he's live streaming it so he can protect himself and say that, no, this is really what happened. This is what's going on. Here is the live stream. You can go back and play, the recordings of it. So you don't think that I'm not telling the truth. So he's trying to maybe protect himself as to why he's going live. But then it doesn't work out in Ray J's favor. Want to know why? Ray J goes to jail, and then he gets out of jail. And once he gets out of jail, Ray J has this message.
Listen, I'm gonna say this because I'm not gonna let the story go to where it don't supposed to go. You in my house, we're having an argument, all right? We grown-ups. If you wanna leave, leave. The kids is upstairs sleep in my bed. You wanna go upstairs and take the kids, wake them up into this grown-up argument which shouldn't have happened. Instead of letting them sleep, you wanna snatch her and take her with you. Then you got a dude coming in my bedroom where my kids is asleep and they're trying to get in my bed and take my kids because all of y'all are drunk. Y'all can't drive with these kids drunk. I'm not letting that happen. This dude is coming in my room, getting in my bed to take my kid. I'm going to defend my kids and I'm gonna defend my space. And now when they call the police, no problem. I'm sure the police gonna come and understand what I'm going through. Did I go to jail? I'm in my bedroom. They're in there snatching my kids out of the bed while they're asleep and they're waking up yelling and screaming and crying. A dude is getting my kid out of the bed, bro. I'm going for mine. For my kids, I'ma double down on that. Y'all can't do that. But you know what? It is what it is. I love my kids. I'm not playing about my kids, and that's it. That's it. I'm in my house. Y'all in my bedroom. Taking my kids out of the bed at 4 in the morning. With a man, with you, in my bedroom. I don't know what else I would have done. I showed self-control. I didn't touch Princess. I didn't touch nobody until the started trying to get in the bed and snatch my kid. That's a whole nother thing, man. I'm in my house. I hate that this shit happened.
The whole internet is coming down on Ray J right now because of what's happened and what they see of him. He's now looked at as a man that's unstable, a crash out. And the reality is he could be very well telling the truth. His story does seem to be somewhat truthful. Seem like they got into an argument. The male cousin is trying to wake up his kids. He didn't want that person in the house. It seems that Princess Love called the cousin because something was going on. He rushed over there. Ray J threatens to shoot the guy. Ray J goes to jail. And it seems that, his side of the story could really be plausible. Now, Princess Love on the video says he's a man that abuses women.
Damn.
But the reality is, it doesn't matter. Why? Because we see Ray J as a man that's irresponsible and's not taking care of his business. He may have money, but as far as dealing with his ex-wife, Princess Love, he's not responsible, okay? And here's what we got to understand as men. It doesn't matter if we are right. In the court of public opinion, if we behave in the way that Ray J is, it looks like we've lost our ish, okay? And that's something that I had to learn as a man. If anytime women, if anybody in the public sees you as a man losing your top, you can't control your emotions, you're not calm, automatically it's going to look unfavorable, okay? That's just how it is. It's not going to matter that what you're saying is correct. It doesn't matter if what you're saying is right. If you're ever in a situation with a woman and it gets to the point where what we've seen with Ray J is the outcome, you've lost your stuff, you're dangerous to be around women or children, and you're not a real man, okay? This is just something that men just have to accept. At any point in time, this is what happens. So then the follow-up question is this: why are you around a woman that you feel makes you behave like this?
He's right,
Guys, we have to make a decision as men. This is something that I've also learned. Sometimes we can be attracted and be in love with the woman who we think about, make us feel a certain way. The sexual chemistry is there. We really love a lot about that person. The problem is that person and us are not a good match. And even though we try to go out and date somebody else, we want to have a relationship with somebody else, we may find ourselves not giving that person a chance because we really do want our ex. And we think that women only have this problem. But no, men, we also have this problem too. You know, women can also have that imprint on us, whether we want to know it or not. And when it comes to Ray J, Princess Love definitely has the imprint on him. The reality is, whenever you are around somebody who you feel you cannot control your emotions with, you don't need to be, number one, that person's friend, number one, in a relationship with that person, no matter how much you care about them or no matter how much you love them, because it's always going to end bad. And a lot of times as men, we're going to have to get away from, damn, she bad, damn, we love her, damn, that booty clapping is good, damn this and damn that, versus, damn, this relationship is actually decent and it's not silly. And for a lot of black men, no matter how much money we may make, having a stable relationship in which you're not going back and forth, arguing, having that hood love, it's difficult for some of us as black men. And that's something that we don't really want to talk about. And you know what? Until I was like, early 30s, all my relationships kind of went this way. Like that dysfunctional hood love. It had to be like that. It was only until I moved overseas and I actually understood that, you can actually have decent relationships with mutual respect without there being, some theatrics being involved or, yelling and shouting not being involved. I'm serious. I mean, you can judge me if you want, but I did not know that. I thought that all black relationships had to have this particular aspect in it. And so whenever I got across or around a person that, wasn't on to that BS, or I just thought it was weird. And so I used to kind of like downplay the person, like, oh, wow, she's cool, but I'm not really feeling it. Until I got older and understood that no, relationships that work normal, that don't have to be exciting, are actually the best ones. You have mutual respect. You can talk, you can hang out, and it's okay to be boring in relationships. It's okay to have some kind of stability and order in relationships. If you think about anything that's decent and good, it's typically boring. If you are a business owner, yeah, there's nothing really exciting about being a business owner. It's just doing the same thing over and over and over again. It's monotonous. You got to put your time in. And these are just small tasks. And of course, if you enjoy it, the better. And then, it brings money because it's real work. And don't get me wrong, relationships are real work, but the person that's good for you, that work is enjoyable and it's not as bad. When it comes to Princess Love, it's obvious that she isn't going to change, and neither is Ray J going to change. And that's fine. It just means that you don't need to be around that person. And for so many people that are trying to forcefully make it work with somebody when, number one, you cannot change, or number two, you cannot accept the fact that that person will change, you're crazy. Because you're going to get these moments of, hey, we're good, we're in love, it's okay, the booty clapping is there. And then here comes the immaturity on both sides. And again, I'm going to tell you guys like this. It's okay for the woman to be immature. I mean, it's not okay, but from the outside looking in, it's okay if she's immature. It's never okay if you're immature. And so when you're immature, you look like the idiot, and people lose respect for you, because under no circumstances as a man should you ever behave like Ray J in the eyes of people. No matter what she did, people are going to assume that no matter what she did, allegedly he should never pulled a gun on her and he should have never crashed out. That's the end of the story. And if you feel that at any point you have to behave like that, or if a woman makes you behave like that, you don't need to be with her. Woo! So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Please do for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.
Yeah. O'Shea, bro. Nah, man. Nah, bro. Dig this here. Yeah, Ray J, man. Yeah, he has his fucking issues, his sip issues and shit. Foolish motherfucker. Shouldn't be fucking with a crazy ass bra like that. No damn way. Especially to another man's leftovers, a man who you supposed to be cool with. What I mean? Probably cool with and shit still because hey, I don't think that motherfucker Floyd Mayweather tripping over no damn bra like her. He ain't tripping over no Tweety Bird bitch like her. Nah, so shit, we know what Floyd Mayweather how he about. So he's probably like shit. Hey, yeah, if you want to have her, you have her. There you go. Shit, there you go. He's yours now, bitch. I mean, wait, no, she's yours now, bitch. Is she? Yeah, she's yours. Go ahead. Shit, nigga, please. First of all, we need to stop this shit. One thing you failed to bring up, O'Shea, in remembrance to the video, to the whole video, is that you got a whole nigga in your house, and they're supposed to be drunk and shit, right? As you claim, and which is no telling hell. That bitch look, she always look like she's drunk to me. You know what I mean, with her little chink eyes and shit. So she look cute, but then I know, hey. Motherfucker Chaos Goblin that's wild like that and shit, taking motherfuckers to court and all that. That's the questions you motherfuckers need to be asking these bitches when you bet them, motherfucker. Have you ever took a man to court? Yeah. Oh, and it was like anywhere like essay comes up in the mix. Ooh, boy, you better bow face, damn you hear me? Hell, quicker than flash. Hey, better not be no, oh, it's okay, it's okay. I ain't gonna treat you like he did, girl. I'm gonna treat you so good, so good. Yeah, 3 months in, motherfucker. She's starting to tell on your ass, nigga, for doing something to her because you're not willing to be obedient to what her demands is. Yeah, you got me fucked up. You got me fucked up. You don't come in my house and try to take my kids, bitch. The kids belong to the man. The kids belong to the father. O'Shea, as you should know, as I believe they should have established over there in Uganda. Come now, bro. And we know, damn it, they ain't allowed to do that, damn it, in all these other countries. Fuck that. Can't get me to believe that shit. After all the shit I heard and everything, damn it, hell, uh, with the, with what I hear from guys, brothers who have traveled, hearing their videos and hearing the locals, hearing their interactions and shit, it's kind of hard to believe that there'll be a society that's be okay with the woman exacting her power that's been given to her by the dominant society. No, they're gonna check that shit quick and let you know, no, the kids belong to the man. That bitch, you can go. That's what Ray J was saying, bro. He was like, hey, that she can go. You didn't hear the part, bro, where he was like, hey, when it shoot me, then he's egging him on in his own damn house. I don't give a fuck, this your cousin. This is a whole nother fucking man. And I don't know if there was another dude that popped in that was like, hey, man, I'm trying to help you, man. I'm trying to help you. Or was it her cousin? You know what I mean? So, but how the hell are you trying to help me, nigga? Helping me is how the help you would be if you was overseas. But the family members, damn it, being on your side with the shit. Saying, no, this wildling, damn it, no, this wildling, damn it, she's choosing the wildling path, so no, this bitch cannot take the fucking kids. No, kids belong to the father. Amen. Kids belong to the fucking father. We egging another man on. Motherfucker got a whole, what if motherfucker pull out a whole shotgun in his motherfucking face? Will motherfucker back up then? Huh? Be like, no, man, I'm cool. You see me trying to egg him on there like you trying to be Mr. Tough Guy and shit. That's a dumbass move that her cousin made, O'Shea, that you failed to mention. Egging this man on in his own house. He said his kid's upstairs in his bedroom sleeping. I can imagine this motherfucker having a big ass bed. So boom, they go upstairs chilling. They chilling with dad. But you made it sound like he was the worst motherfucker ever to have the kids with. You know what I mean? No. You put it good. You made it good. Bitch, why you keep on saying it? Fuck. Don't tell me that's her trauma, okay, and through that, she was kind of like malfunctioning when she kept on saying, you playing it good. She made it sound like, damn it, like, by her doing it like that in that frame, and it just being them three, her holding his kid, and it's him in the video, that made it look bad because when she said those words like that, that's gonna have people who are foolish and surface level dwellers to think that he pulled a gun out on her and the kid. Not looking at it, okay, that he got his strap and pulled it out on the cousin because, motherfucker, you brought a whole nother male presence. You don't know what this motherfucker got. This motherfucker could have pulled out a gun on Ray J in his own motherfucking house. And well, let me guess, because it's her, a bitch, who got some twat. And which these motherfuckers have given 100% of custody to, of the kids and shit. I don't think she got 100%. Well, yeah. But it seems like damn hell she do, because shit, being able to come through and snatch the kids up with, no, hell no, bitch. Oh no, just come on, man. Then what? Ray J shot. Then what you would say? Oh well, she's justified 3 months jail time, or if any. I gotta finish the last preparations of my food, and then while I'm gonna be listening and watching the last video that I have to share with you guys. From another cat another brother, and shout out to him, who gave his take on the Akaash Singh situation. But yeah, man, just dude, no, man. Maybe crash out with it to some degree. Yeah, you gotta. He's right. You gotta control yourself and all that shit. But thing is, though, motherfuckers, I noticed, mastered the art of trying to control one's wrath, in which they have wrought upon themselves, in which they have wrought upon themselves. You have no power, no say, motherfucker, of how much a motherfucker should know. It should be up to that motherfucker then to show whatever degree of mercy he chooses to show. Once you violate a motherfucker's space like that, what? No. What's too much is violation of the space and shit and treating us like shit or whatever because then we're black man. And you motherfuckers let a whole white man get away with slapping his damn wife when she got out of order. Salute to him, but fuck. At the same damn fucking time, shit. Hey, what the fuck, y'all? He ain't canceled. That's because he's basically a fucking billionaire. Fucking Dana White. Dana White's fake ass. Funny ass motherfucker. But anyway, it's just, come on, man. You just gotta do better, like when it comes to not selecting such women. And a certain percentage, I really don't fucking give a damn because I already been this damn uh, uh, relationship between his ex, his baby mother. So I was like, yeah, I knew where it was gonna go. But I didn't learn till later that she was one of uh, Mayweather's chicks, a side chick. Ah, motherfucker, you. Supposed to be Ray J, man. Why you on some thirsty ass shit? So yeah. So let me go, man. Fix his food. It's just, oh God. And Akaash, his shit is just diabolical. Like, motherfucker, you can look and see, hey, damn. If Akaash was to look and see Ray J's situation, you may be like, damn, shit, I hope that don't become my situation. Damn. But such fools don't learn. And the way he acts and shit and treats motherfuckers, yeah. Hey, you get what you deserve, but you get what you deserve. So before I play this video, let me get this in here real quick. Yes, sirs. I had to get some dose of some masculinity, damn it. Some glorious masculinity up on top of this weak ass beta male scent mangina, hell-bound, spell-bound ass motherfuckers. Yeah, I had to drop something on them. Some real man shit right there. Ming Wu. That was motherfucking Ming Wu. So, without further ado, let's play this last video real quick. In which he's going to give a good, decent masculine perspective right here. This brother here, shout out to him. Shout out to the 5150 crew.
What is his name again? I don't. Not Andrew Schultz. Andrew Schultz is one of his guys.
Akaash Singh.
Yeah.
Akaash Singh.
Akaash Singh. This guy is not part of our demo, but his story is so needed to be said. I'm bringing it up.
So she fibbed that whole time and then hit him with the whammy? Like
he married a bottom dweller bitch and held her up to be a thing of purity.
Somebody said she was getting bukakis.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. She brags on this. She's never kissed him in public and stands on it. Even at their wedding.
Wait, what?
Darlene, it's bad.
Oh, well.
It's bad. It's bad. But people will tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. When it's suckers out there like this. What was that dude who was preaching to the women in Atlanta and got caught on video at the bitch house? He was talking about being faithful, being good to women and all that shit. Then got caught at the bitch house. What is his name? The chat room will say it. He's finished now. He's finished. The bitch had him on her surveillance walking around naked.
Derek
This
Jackson.
is one of these guys who talks good. Oh, you should respect women and I don't cheat and all like this. Then old girl got tired of that shit, bust out with the tape on him over her house. He's a black dude. What is his name? Chat room. He live out there in Atlanta.
He's a preacher?
What's his name? Somebody said it. Jackson. Derek Jackson.
Oh.
It's a lot of them, y'all. Whenever somebody say relationship coach, that's sucker shit, homie. If you got a real relationship coach, you ain't even ready to hear the truth. You ain't ready to hear the truth. A real relationship coach is going to tell you something that in your heart you know is right, not how you feel about it. You know it's right. This man used to have the audacity to stand on stage and he ain't had no material for real, tell people about their relationship. And his relationship is in shambles.
Wait, he
because,
makes fun of their relationships?
Yeah, he act like he telling you you're fucked and all like that. Listen, his wife
The ultimate.
has to be the most wicked bitch in the world. If you listen to her speak, I'm talking about this
And they're still married.
Oshkosh Bagash type motherfucker. What is his name again?
Akaash Singh.
Akaash Singh.
And they're still married.
I invite you to come to a debate with me, sir, because see, a man like this is the enemy of all things logical. All things logical. The situation he is in with a bust down, a woman who set the monkey out across the galaxy. That's her. People was talking about, oh, they're so cute a couple. He gave her a ring so big on video. That's all she could talk about was the ring. Still didn't kiss him in the mouth.
Oh, my goodness.
Look at her looking away on every kiss.
Oh, well, so if she hasn't even kissed him in the mouth, you know he hasn't gotten, you know what?
You already said what I'm thinking, D.
Me too. I was like, oh, she's
He
definitely
ain't
not.
never skeeted on her tonsil and made her go.
Oh. Oh.
I bring these stories up because people say, Corey, you too extreme. Old girl and him are extreme. He's a sucker for the game. She brags about how she was in college and the Caucasian males ran through her. And he was calling her a virgin. Look at him. I would debate him. But I wouldn't be caught hanging with a man like that. Because a man like that is going to bring you down, and he's going to bring a woman that ain't shit around you and expect you to respect her. But Corey the bad guy. Corey the bad guy. Everybody he's around who allow him to be around after this information has been put out there is a sucker. I invite them to debate me too.
Oh, she looks like she's kind of pulling away from him in a lot of the look.
Man, if you see some of these videos, she never is up on him mouth to mouth. And she came up with a reason why. If you ever heard it explained, I know a lot of my audience don't know nothing about these people and this sucker shit, but I'm just trying to show y'all what goes on in this world. But you think Corey's advice is bad because my advice is head on. Let me tell y'all something. Get this sucker ass motherfucker off the screen.
Yeah, get him off.
Sucker ass.
But you know what? Too, if you think about it, says a lot about him too. If he thought that he married her and she was a virgin, how do you think you're with a virgin? What kind of sex were they having? In other words,
do you know what a virgin looks like by the time
she's
20?
But that's what I'm saying. He had to know. Like
a virgin is. You don't want me to tell you why she's a virgin?
No, but how did he?
Because she just got out of captivity. When that puts it in the game, it's gonna get beat up. Trust me. No virgins out here.
How did he know?
Have you ever seen a virgin before? If you haven't witnessed childbirth, you haven't seen a virgin. Once they are let outside to play. Did you hear me? America, did you hear me? Once a girl is let outside the supervision of people that care about her, normally parents. Once she's left outside the supervision of her parents and let outside to play.
Yeah, shame on her.
She done had her shit pushed in. I know you don't want to believe me, but I'm here to tell you, this is the real part of the world right here. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. Y'all ready for this? You ready for this? Let me tell you something, man. If you want a relationship to be successful, 80% of the times you're going to have to physically discipline your woman. Let me say it again. Let me say it one more time so people can hear the real word of God. If you want a successful relationship with that woman, 80% of the times you're going to have to physically discipline her. You've been trained wrong. Now let me explain. You ain't never supposed to beat no woman up. You ain't never supposed to beat no woman up. If you got to beat them up, you cannot train her. But shaking the shit out of bitch is what you got to do to get her to understand you are not going to tolerate the nonsense. Bopping a bitch in front of her kids. It's not meant to make her look stupid in front of her kids. It's to make her understand not to do that, and the kids will follow suit because they don't want to get bopped. This a bop. Hey!
Wow, wait a second.
That's a bop.
Hold on. Okay, I felt that on my eyelash. Like, that's how close he got.
That's right.
You
You see, she didn't even get hit. And you could tell that she is serious. A bop.
Boy.
These 4 fingers. Don't put the thumb in it. Fold the thumb up. Fold it right. You see that? Fold it up.
Oh, don't even try to. See, if you tap on, boy, Corey, I swear to God.
A bop. Let's officially call it a bop. I bopped the bitch, Yana. I love her. That's why I did it. If I don't bop her, she will be independently minded, and that will bring us down. You ask the judge, have you ever lived with a bitch? You gonna tell me you ain't never bopped your bitch. He gonna laugh. He say he didn't. Almost everybody bopped their bitch. I know Nail is a good brother. Do you think Nail a good brother, D?
Yeah.
That's a stand-up young man.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God.
I know he done bopped a bitch. I know he had.
No.
Abe ain't got no aggression in his body while he's sober.
I was gonna say, you don't know what he does outside of these walls.
You think Abe ain't bopped a bitch? See, Abe smiles a lot, so women try him. He didn't have to bop a bitch and be like, hey, I smile with you, bitch, but I'll show you what's up.
So he said he
Call ICE. I don't give a fuck.
They said he bitty bitty bop bops. Bops them.
Somebody say don't do it, you'll get a charge. Sometimes you got to get a charge to show you love her. You got to stand in front of that judge like Jim Brown did. I don't know if y'all know, that bitch had Jim Brown in court. That judge told him you should be ashamed of yourself for whatever. Jim Brown looked that judge in the eye and say, how you gonna tell me what to do with my woman? You got to be a G in this world and fight for your family. I do not respect men who beat up women. I don't. After the third bop, I'm through with you. If I got to bop you more than 3 times, we can't fix this.
Somebody said I need to bop your hat.
After the third bop, I can't fix it. If I done bopped you 3 times and you still trying me in front of these kids I just met, we can't fix this. We can't fix it.
She's all bopped out.
It's men on here right now who are learning intelligent, relationship-saving information. They realize right now, you know, I got to bop this bitch. That's what they realizing right now. No punching her, bopping her. B-O-P exclamation point.
Mushes, don't.
And if they are not your kids, you are supposed to bop her in front of the kids that's not yours. See, the male lion kills the other kid, kills the young lion. I don't recommend killing the young lion. Bopping his mama in front of the child is normally enough to let them know, oh, he don't play that. He don't play that.
Okay, I guess, yeah, the video is over with. Yeah, man. Nah, dude. Shout out to you, brother Corey Holcomb. Love you, bro, but hell no. No. Nah, you gone somewhere with that shit. Motherfucker. So you gotta catch a charge to prove that you love her. Nigga Roshi, what the hell ever is wrong with you? Oh, hell no. Oh, man. I gotta give you the what the fuck you looking at Grogu face. Yeah, man. Hell no. Because you do that shit, your ass will. Come on, man. All these talks, man, that demonstrate too how how much power these women have, man, in this damn country. Which has been a big detriment to them at the same time, a double-edged sword that in which they're willing to wield. And your dumb ass won't be a Akashi Singh and still fuck around with these broads, not seeing of the importance of where you need to stack your damn money, get your passport, and get the fuck out of here and find a woman overseas. All this damn it dance around and politicking with these damn bitches here and dealing with these broads. The hell wrong with y'all? You know, politic with these bitches. You keep on, you're gonna end up in one of them three situations. I mean, well, John Cena kind of won, but still, like it's still like a little dangerous game. But who's to say, damn hell, that he's not planning on them and trying to find another broad in the states to marry? If he signs that prenup too, hey, it may help be beneficial or whatever. But damn it, but still, like who wants to go through that damn process? Unless you write up as a damn contract and shit. But still, hell no. Don't want the woman there to be there for the long term, like normal. Not this weird new age bullshit. So fuck the dumb shit. Motherfuckers getting with straight banshees and vipers and goblins. Be careful, you can end up landing yourself in one of those three situations. John Cena, Akashi Singh, Akaash Singh, or Ray J. Hell nah. Speaking of which, like he's in the wrong for doing what motherfucker. He's in his own damn house, son, bitch. What the fuck wrong with y'all? The hell? Especially too damn the dude's bigger than him. You know how bros like to do that shit. Getting the motherfucker that's bigger than you and shit, damn it, to be their security, to be their simp enforcer. And these bitches will even go to the result of using their own family members as crash test dummies. Evil ass bitch. If her cousin continue to take her side like that, he deserve what he get. Hell. But still wouldn't have happened, Ray J. Your dumb ass wouldn't have continue on wanting to fuck with these broads here in the damn state so bad to where you're willing to take another man's leftovers straight up. Now that bread you supposedly was making and shit or still making, fuck. And the networks and connections you got, like a motherfucker ain't, you know what I mean, shit hell bent on, wanting to go overseas, man, where the women are fucking better, more natural, in and out, motherfucker. And at a cheaper price too, you crazy son of a bitch. And that's all three of you crazy motherfuckers. John Cena, Akaash Singh, and Ray J. All three of y'all crazy as fuck. And like Corey Holcomb said, shout out to 5150. Man like that nigga are too dangerous. They're too dangerous to have around, man. Boy, I would have to do some MMA on that motherfucker. Like, man, give me some damn push-ups. But yeah, that old beta male simp mangina motherfucker. Old cut king, fuck him. Until some major developments come up, I may cover this shit again, or I may not, at a better time frame. But yeah. But thank you guys. Shout out to the replay game. And yeah, leave your thoughts on this shit, man. You know what y'all think. The videos I showed you guys. So let me know in the comment section. Hit the like, share, follow, and subscribe. I'm not your fan. I'm not your stan. For I am brother. And one versus a million. This is the Hanma Force. Giving my take on this Akaash Singh, the Cut King. So, yeah, I will also, yeah, by the way, guys, I will be uh, redoing my movie night because, like I said, my stream vanished. That whole 5 hour stream I did of that whole, of those three features. So, yeah, so I'm going to have to redo it, go over it. It's cool. But I'm going to focus on probably maybe an episode or two less, to go down on the time a little bit to make it under 5 hours as much as possible. But hey, sometimes I don't be thinking, man. I just be watching and just be munching. Shit, be munching on some geek fuel. Shit, because that shit is spectacular. I tell you, yeah, we definitely got to cover that. Yeah, because I have questions, damn you, and I haven't read the manga. No spoilers. But we definitely got to hit up on man One Piece. We definitely got to hit on One Piece. That shit is spectacular. You hear me? But I said my guy Luffy stronger than a whole bunch of motherfuckers. In death battle, don't you dare fuck him up, or it's a boot up the ass sending you to Mars. I just know they're going. I just feel it. I know they're gonna add Luffy, aka Joy Boy, on their list. I just know. I just have a feeling. So, but yeah, but that's for the geek verse. But yeah, on this tip, man, yeah, don't. Well, that's words on this. Don't be on no simple shit. Yeah, just stay away from that. It's no good. That path is no good. In which case, that's the reason why, damn it, they've been fighting so hard against us because they want us to be. They want us, all of us men, to be an Akashi Singh. Black, white, don't matter. So, yeah, that shit got to stop. And we are in our fucking full-fledged right, damn it, in heaven and out of heaven, to fight against these crazy ass motherfuckers, these matriarchal bastards. For I swear, boy, they like the machines, man, the fucking Matrix, man. It's like a whole bunch of Mr. and Mrs. Smiths. Trying to pull you back into the blue verse. Fuck y'all. Y'all ain't getting me alive, motherfucker, I'll tell you that. But anyway, I'm out. Peace, y'all. Hit the Cash App too, if you will. Hit the follow on the Rumble. Check y'all later.
And what do you sacrifice?
Calm. Kindness, kinship. Love. I've given up all chance at inner peace. I made my mind a sunless space. I share my dreams with ghosts. I wake up every day to an equation I wrote 15 years ago from which there's only one conclusion. I'm damned for what I do. My anger, my ego, my unwillingness to yield, my eagerness to fight, they set me on a path from which there's no escape. I yearn to be a savior against injustice without contemplating the cost, and by the time I look down, there's no longer any ground beneath my feet. What is my sacrifice? I'm condemned to use the tools of my enemy to defeat them. I burn my decency for someone else's future. I burn my life to make a sunrise that I know I'll never see. Now, the ego that started this fight will never have a mirror or an audience or the light of gratitude. So what do I sacrifice? Everything!
Anyone past this point who causes pain, who brings destruction, who holds evil in their heart, those pups are gonna get purged by Bufferine without exception!
We call them Bofurine, also known as the Windbreaker.
I am far from average. To me, it ain't no such thing. Me against the world, so fuck it, I let my nuts hang. I've been known to bust bang, kill if the need be. I don't need an army when the smoke clears, he sees me.